first, FCT Commissioner of Police, Ahmed Sanusi, leads his team in a victory dance in the rain after killing 2 terrorists and rescuing 5 kidnapped victims. In Kabuwa, Abuja, Nigerians are celebrating online. Let's watch.
The general area is called Pazi, which was under Biazi, and we are here. We brought the war to them. We are tired of waiting for them. We had our deployment here since about 4 days ago, and we've been after them. Yesterday we were lucky. Yes, we've been sleeping here. If you look at the vehicle, you will see mats, bread, and other things. Yesterday we even did a party. We slaughtered the ram, isn't it? And then we enjoyed ourselves. So we're happy being here. The kidnappers have been coming in from this area. We got a proper intel and we activated it. We came here waiting for them. Lock run against them. We neutralized some and we've gotten some. They're here. Just yesterday to this morning, we got them. Some actually escaped with a bullet wound, and then the victims were liberated. They didn't go with any victims. This straight to Kaduna. So they will be beating people like they beat their cows until they get them to a place called Kadarko, Rijana and Co in Kaduna. So we have mounted here and we're going to remain here. We're waiting for them to let them come. They will meet us here. Happy being with my men who are on the field, because that gives them the morale, that gives them the sense of recognition, and also to the effect that when they see me leading from the front, they are also ready to go with me, die with me, live with me, win with me, conquer with me, and return with me.
Now, this is exactly the proactive, intelligence-led policing that communities across Nigeria have been demanding, and CP Sanusi and his team deserve real credit. Kudos. But with fleeing suspects still armed and at large in Bayezin Hills in Abuja, the operation is not yet complete, and the commissioner is calling on the public and hospitals to report any suspicious gunshot wounds cases immediately. The pressure is on. Dr. Bati, good morning. How are you this morning? Good morning. Ayomide, our president. Good morning. Rufi on fire. Of course, you know how excited I'm about with this win, because what did I say? I'm Omolokpa. You know, congratulations to the.
Should I help you translate?
Yes, I know what is Omolokpa. Yes, policeman's daughter.
Oh,
that's
I was going to say barracks.
No, but good. Yes, why not? Proud, really proud. I'm proud of the Nigerian police force today. And in another major security breakthrough, this time in the southeast, the DSS and the Nigerian Army have raided 2 separate ESN armories in Enugu State, recovering a rocket launcher, RPG warheads, AK-47 rifles, grenades, hundreds of rounds of ammunition, and most alarmingly, NYSC uniforms and lanyards. Security sources say the raids foiled planned attacks designed to create the false impression that terrorists had invaded the southeast. Now, the discovery of NYSC uniforms is the detail that demands the most urgent attention, suggesting ESN was planning to disguise operatives as core members to infiltrate communities undetected. The Southeast has battled insecurity for years, and this discovery confirms the threat is real, armed and calculated. Now, credit to the DSS and the Nigerian Army. Nigeria must remain vigilant. I want to tie in all the insecurity stories together before we discuss. And now in Kogi State, where I highlighted earlier, 2 developments making headlines and generating reactions. Terrorists swarmed government secondary school in Kababunu local government area of the state on Wednesday, riding on 40 motorcycles, killing 3 people, including the school's vice principal, a 70-year-old man, and a 6-year-old child. The Nigerian police and technical teams acted swiftly, and the abduction attempt was foiled, forcing attackers to flee into the surrounding forest. Now, this is such an alarming detail because obviously it's again a school kidnap. We had 3 innocent lives lost, but witnesses confirmed the death toll would have been far higher without the rapid security response. Now, joint operatives are still conducting bushcombing operations to prevent further attacks. Meanwhile, Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Igboho is also making moves in Kogi State, touring communities on a familiarization mission ahead of planned forest operations across the southwest, having already announced that his security team is actively clearing Yoruba-speaking parts of Kogi and Kwara of terrorists and criminals. Now, Dr. Abati, 2 different approaches to insecurity, 1 state, and the battle to rid Nigeria's forest of criminality is intensifying. I'd like your thoughts. To begin with Sunday Igboho, I mean, we have always called on, community-led approach to this sort of insecurity. I don't know what your thoughts are on his approach.
Okay, let's
well.
start with Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. He came into public prominence in 2021 when he said he was going to, rid Yoruba forest, Kogi Kwara, of forest marauders who were kidnapping and killing people and causing mayhem. He ran into trouble 2022 when the Buhari government went after him and he had to leave the country. But eventually, he was rehabilitated by the Tinubu administration and brought back after his trials in the Republic of Benin. And now he's back in action. He says, following the abduction of teachers and children who are, by the way, 3 weeks later, still in captivity from Orire local government of Oyo State, he has now declared the launch, the establishment, the formation of a group called Iruekun. Security network, Iruekun. That would be like Amotekun, really, leopard. Since we don't have tigers in Africa, it means the tiger of the tail of the leopard's tail. And it says they are now operating in parts of Kogi and Kwara State. And the video is just showing us Igboho going on a familiarization tour. Now, the fact that we have groups like ESN, that we have groups like Amotekun, we have a community guard in Benue, and similar groups that are non-state actors, even if Igboho is saying he's supported by the Tinubu administration, also speaks to the fact that the state agencies are not, they are overwhelmed. Let me put it like that. And, if Igboho is going to get support from the state, then groups like ESN and similar other groups elsewhere, including the vigilante groups in the north, should also be given the same amount of support. We just hope that this emergence of these groups trying to help, since the federal government is always calling for collaboration, community approach to dealing with insecurity in the country, that they will not end up as militias, and that they will not end up with a different kind of purpose in the long term. However, I think it's good that we celebrate the security agencies when they do well. The DSS, the police and other agencies, the military, seizing arms and ammunition from the wrong hands. The problem is one of proliferation of small arms and light weapons. And it speaks to the security of our borders. Who are the people who bring in this sophisticated weaponry? Nigeria is signatory to the Convention on the Proliferation of Small Arms and Weapons. And yet these weapons, they get into this country through all kinds of means, land, air, and sea borders. So the very minimum that government can do is to fulfill its commitment to this convention on the proliferation of small arms and light weapons. We're even a member, Nigeria is a member of the regional committee on that. But that committee, you know, has continued to fail, especially with regard to Nigeria. And to the example of Ahmed Sanusi, the FCT police commissioner, I think, yes, he's commendable, he spoke very well. If, you know, his statement fits the rhetoric, fits the facts that he put across, I think that's commendable. Ahmed Sanusi was saying, we decided to take the war to them, but the war is so close. That place he mentioned, Bazin, is in Kubwa area of Abuja. So there's one confirmation there that these terrorists, these bandits, they are right inside Abuja. And so he said they got intel, again, underlining the importance of intelligence. And he and his men decided to go there and wait for them for about 5 days, he said. And that they were proud to do it. And when the bandits showed up, they gave them the chase. They killed some people. They said some of them were wounded. And they rescued some victims. So it shows proactiveness. That's the underlining word. It shows gallantry on the part of Ahmed Sanusi and his men. And he spoke about leadership, that he decided to lead the war, he calls it. Yes, that's an appropriate word. It's a war, you know, because he wanted to motivate his men. And you see, after they succeeded and they were singing and dancing in the rain, Ahmed Sanusi himself is not one of these pot-bellied commissioners of police or DPOs. You see that he looks fit. So it's a good advertisement for the Nigeria police force. No pot-belly, very fit, and he could even engage with his men.
And they all look fit.
This is the kind of thing that we would like to see. You know, because the Nigerian army is overstretched. The armed forces are overstretched. I argue that we are using our armed forces to do police work. Can we support the police, encourage them, empower them for that, so that they can fulfill their objectives under the Police Act of Nigeria?
Dr. Amati, thank you for that.
Sections 1 to 4. Very clear.
Very robust. Very robust analysis. And I'll say again, kudos to our Nigerian security agencies, the Nigerian Police Force, the Nigerian Army, the DSS. This morning, Nigerians are celebrating.